Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about some planetary energies that are changing our world forever. This is monumental, what's happening in our world right now as I speak, and continuing on through the next year of 2026. I want to show you what I'm seeing as an astrologer and how I think it's affecting our world. Okay, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about a shift in consciousness due to the 3 outer planets. These are the planets that deal with the collective consciousness. They do not deal with us on a physical, personal level. They rule the collective. And I think that's so interesting because in Vedic, we are trained not to use them initially. And I knew that we had to use them. But they're right. You don't use them for the personal affairs every day. You use them for global affairs. And yes, they do affect us personally. I'm not saying that. But I use them a bit different because when you do have an outer planet tightly aligned with one of your personal planets, and when I say personal, I mean the ones that are visible to the naked eye. You see, the outer planets, we can't see them. And what does that tell you? We can't see them in our lives. But when they align with any of your personal planets, they will change the energy of that planet. Absolutely, for sure. And of course, as they transit through our charts, they affect us on a personal level as well. But first of all, they are changing the world. They do. And this is so interesting. You're going to love this talk. But before I get going, I want you to sign up for my free newsletter so you can get all of what I'm doing. You will be in the know and all of my predictions weekly. Go to galacticcenter.org. While you're there, please check out my Patreon and become part of our spiritual community. Talk with me weekly. This is how we connect and learn more about the world today. You can find that on my website. And then don't forget my Galactic Planner. If you want predictions delivered into your calendar daily to guide you from your personal chart, you're going to want the planner. Go to galacticplanner.com. And last but not least, if this has inspired you to learn astrology, check out my university website, which we just redid. You're going to love it. Explore my university website. It's got so much going on in it. So go to universityofvedicastrology.com. Now, let me talk a little bit about what in the world I'm talking about. And for this year, I noticed that Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are all aligned. They are, in Western astrology, it's called a sextile. So if you look at where Pluto is right now, it's sextile Neptune, and Neptune is sextile Uranus. And therefore, Pluto and Uranus are in a perfect trine. They kind of travel this whole year in a trinal aspect. It's amazing. Trines connect planets, and the sextile does as well. What I have discovered when I was looking at the divisional charts, particularly the most important divisional chart, which is called the Navamsha. The Navamsha is the D9. Everything is divided into 9. When you have a planet that is in a trine to one another, they're going to be conjunct in the Navamsha. And when you have planets that go 3 signs from each other, which is what the sextile is about, we're taking in the numbers 9 and 3. Does this ring a bell? Nikola Tesla said it the best. If you understand the meanings behind the numbers 3, 6, and 9, you will understand the workings of the universe. This is essentially what astrology does. But going back to the sextile, in the Navamsha, they're always opposed one another. So let me just put up a chart and you're going to see where this is true to what I'm talking about. Okay. Yes, so looking at this, all right. Let me put up the chart for, now this is a heavy day, September 24th. And what I'm seeing, notice where Pluto's 7 degrees. Neptune is 6 degrees 30. It's less than a degree from being 7. And Uranus is at 7 degrees. So this whole year, they keep in this connection. You're going to find the day that I point out where it really all comes together is going to be July 22nd of 2026. Throw that chart up there. And look where Pluto is at 10 degrees. Neptune is at 10 degrees. Uranus is at 10 degrees. And Jupiter, exalted in Cancer, is at 10 degrees. Jupiter and Pluto are exactly opposed, while Pluto and Uranus are exactly trine. And we have Neptune sextile, both Uranus and Pluto. This is monumental. And this tells me that something is evolving. And what does Uranus and Pluto mean? Let me get back and talk to you a little bit about this. The last time that Pluto and Uranus were conjunct was in the 1960s. And it was around 1966 that they were exact in the sign of Leo. And this is so much about revolutionary change, because what is Uranus? Transformation and change. Unexpected. And Pluto is huge, long-term, major, deep, profound change. So the fact that these two planets are in a trinal aspect throughout this year means you can expect a big shift in consciousness. The vibrational frequency of the planet is shifting and changing. And Neptune, added into this mixture, the other outer planet that deals with things beyond this world, can deal with our mind, our consciousness in terms of what we believe. So many things around Neptune can deal with deception and illusion, not seeing the truth, not seeing clearly. But what I think this can really mean is bring the truth out about spirituality, as well as what's really been going on, because I believe we've been helped in so many ways with people from other planets, extraterrestrials. And let me tell you something else that's phenomenal about this time. Right now, in July, they started seeing something unfamiliar that's been brought into our solar system. And this is something that it's called 3-Eye Atlas. And what's interesting, it is like a comet. We don't know exactly what it is. A lot of people have all sorts of crazy or realistic theories. It's like conspiracy theory. But this is an actual thing that's entered into our solar system. And always a comet, anything like that, is a sign. It's always a sign. It comes in to tell us, look what's happening. They say this one is so significant, though, because it's coming along the ecliptic, the path of the sun. It is lined up. So October 29th through the 30th, this 3-Eye Atlas that has just entered into our solar system will be aligned perfectly, exactly with the sun, the same degree, Cassimi, which is in Libra. And as I said, comets are symbolic of a messenger being brought into our awareness. Now, being brought into the sign of Libra means peace. Things are coming together. There will be a newfounded peace in our world. Now, with these outer planets, this is a major transformation. I am looking at this coming year to be the most transformational ever, and that people's consciousness will be elevated because of the vibrational frequency. Even they say that this thing that has entered into our awareness and into our solar system deals with bringing a frequency up higher because it's vibrating with the sun. This is astounding, guys. The astrology is telling me, has been telling me this for a while. And now I have proof also with the symbology of this comet. And I do see Libra as the sign that brings peace and harmony and balance to the world. And we need it bad right now. People are so out of alignment. People are angry, judgmental, fearful. It's not the way we're supposed to be. Anyone that attacks you for anything you say or believe, they're the one with the problem because they're angry and they are triggered by it. We must come from a place of peace. And that's why we have all these wars going on. So peace is coming, I believe, and our frequency as it's being elevated and raised will definitely change our planet. And like I said, now is the time. We need it more than ever. So I'm looking at this and I'm looking at those lineup, and by next July, when we have Jupiter in Cancer, it is exalted. And by the way, its exact opposition to Pluto represents incredible power that will heal the planet Earth. I look at Pluto as transformation and power. And Jupiter being in its sign of exaltation for spirituality. It's going to be in Cancer. It's going to be in Pusha, the nakshatra of deep spirituality and nurturing and caring and family. Cancer's about family. And yes, the housing markets, people are going to be able to afford homes again. The economy is going to be doing well again. There's going to be a sense of peace. Of course, we won't stay there, but at least, you know, everything is cyclic. This is a cycle of good things to come. And we've got the symbols, and some remote viewers are saying that there are these good beings that are directing this, this, whatever you want to call it, a ship, a comet, whatever. It's a very unusual comet. They say there's light in front of it as well as the light which is always in the tail behind it. So there's something about this being a beautiful indication of something really good coming to our planet and healing it. And now's the time. And I've been seeing this by these outer planets. They're in alignment. And they're in alignment with numerology, the 3, the 9, relationship. So here's what I want you to know from this video. Consciousness is elevating. We are coming to a new elevation of vibration and frequency with light. And that can only help our planet because it eliminates the dark. And things are going to get better. And we're going to be a different world very soon. So get ready, be prepared, and know that the planets, which are called grahas in Vedic astrology, meaning they grasp, take hold of us, they're going to change our awareness and the future generations that are coming into the world during this time, that are born with these aspects. They're going to be our leaders to help the world transform and change to a much higher frequency of healing. This is the mark in time of something entirely different. And we get to see it all happen. What a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. So with that, I think I'll close. If you would like more information on me, go to my website, galacticcenter.org. And if you want to become my student, study Vedic astrology with me, go to my university, University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.